Hi. Been a little while since some of y'all have heard my voice. First off, I just want to say thank you so much regarding the support of my last awareness post. It appears that the situation with that has kind of dissipated, so I really appreciate the help and support that was received. And I'm sure the person in question is also relieved that it's pretty much over. Unfortunately, I do have another situation that I need to put to light, and I'll be honest, I did not want to make this public at all. I never did, but unfortunately, if I do not, then some people's lives may be at risk, including myself. So I need to be public about this. There is a user that has gone by many names, both on VR chat and essentially just on the internet in general. She goes by Lemon Midna Alice. You may know her from one of Celestios' videos as Chase or Silver, D-Hop Silver, and I know that is already raising some red flags by just mentioning Celestios' name, or the fact that she was even on his channel before. But that kind of makes this situation a bit worse. To give a brief recap, my close friend, who I will keep anonymous for history, was in a very, very abusive relationship with this woman. This woman is 26, almost 27. I can't remember her current birthday, but the fact that someone who is over halfway to 30 is acting this way towards a 21-year-old and a 22-year-old, that doesn't really look that great. And during the relationship, she has caused an immense amount of harm to him, and because I was friends with both of them as well, she extended that harm to me. Not as much as she hurt him, but I was affected enough to where I have developed some more PTSD than I already have. As of May 2nd, we cut her off and finally got out of that connection with her because it was getting pretty bad, even after they broke up just a few months ago. And since then, she has tried to gain access to us, mostly me at first. She has commented on my Avatar Worlds pin board, which is essentially a sticky note board where pretty much anybody can put sticky notes on there and everybody will be able to see them. It's persistent. The data stays. She left a note on there. It wasn't anything harmful, but the fact that she did that after the cutoff was kind of a little, it was a little unnerving, but also kind of funny at how obsessed she was with finding us. And not only that, she also changed all of her icons to images that I created for avatars or just jokes in general that I did with my friends. She changed all of her pictures to images like that, and it was less of an annoyance to more of like, haha, you're sad, you're getting so worked up over two dudes. But what has made this An actual problem is that when we cut her off, she changed her username on Twitch to something that neither of us would recognize because my friend had forgotten to ban her from his mod team and chat and block. He had forgotten to do that, which gave her enough time to change her username to something neither of us would recognize. I blocked her Twitch when we cut her off. I blocked everywhere before Discord. So when I was watching his stream, I recognized her by her follow date, which was the same day they got together last year, and also the fact that her chats were showing up on screen, but they weren't showing up for me in the chat. And she was the last person that I had blocked on Twitch, so I knew it was her, especially from her typing. She was trying to fake being another person just so she could still talk to my friend. And when I alerted him, he did, block and ban, and I looked to search for the account again, and she blocked me. That just tells me more that this is her. This is Alice. And not that long later, she and my friend share a server, like a community server that is run by, I assume, another streamer. And she had posted an anonymous confession since they had that bot in there. I'm gonna put it on screen. So I'm not gonna read out the entire message because frankly I would feel kind of disgusted to do it. But if you notice some of the wording, it kind of just shows that she really does want to get to us. Like, at first she said that she was trying to move away from us, but at the end she showed her true colors by essentially saying that she prays that we don't find her accounts to block. She does not want us to find her accounts to block so that we can get away from her and her abuse. That's just... No, that Editor B here, a second time, because you're gonna hear me later. I remembered that, also sorry, I'm tired. I just remembered that, when she left her, original Discord account after the Celestios video dropped, she told, my friend to relay a message from her to me, and I'm gonna put it on screen real quick. What kind of pisses me off now, and I probably didn't see it earlier because of the manipulation she had already put on both of us, was that, she says, "And I hope that even after the video comes out, you respect me enough to continue to be friends with me in my new private life." How are you going to expect someone to respect a predator? I really don't understand the psychology of humans, I'm gonna be so honest, man. It's so bad. Also, the fucking pretentiousness of, like, "Oh, I hope you respect me enough to continue to be friends with me." Like, what? Whatever. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do, because the fact that she had admitted this, even if it was anonymous, that doesn't sit right with either of us, and neither of us feel safe going into public spaces, like on the internet, especially on VR chat. We can't go to certain public instances anymore. We already were hanging out with just our friends, but it's getting to the point where we can't go to our regular spaces anymore because of her. She's probably trying to find us in those instances right now, because she deleted her main one that she had made around late last year, which is where we talked for a little while before we finally cut her off. We also noticed that she does have her last account from before she was called out by Celestios. That account has VRC Plus. The subscription was started 3 months ago, if I look. Editor B here, right after this recording, which was just a few days ago, like Thursday, I was made aware that Alice has gone back to that account that I just mentioned. She changed the username, image, and stuff like that, so I'm gonna put that on screen in a couple seconds. So if you do see this user, then definitely keep an eye out. I'm not too sure what she would do with it, considering both me and my friend have that blocked. But I'm just going to put a recording of her voice so that you know what she sounds like if any of you do find her in any public instances.
So you're probably going to be a little confuzzled by this, or weirded out, I don't know. You know the midna that I usually wear? The not the accurate one, but the stylized one?
She mainly gravitates towards the Finia worlds. That probably already to where she is next to the abuse. But she knows that me and my friend are in, certain fandoms, like the Transformers fandom. That's usually with me. Splatoon is a shared fixation for all three of us, so we can't really go to instances for those that are group publics or regular publics, because she knows that it's an interest of ours. I know that she will be watching this because considering her anonymous confession contained the plan to make new socials just so she can watch us. I do have a message for her. So, Alice, if you're watching this, and you most likely are, leave us alone. You are almost 27. You cannot be acting this way towards young adults like me and my friend here. We are 21 and 22. You are a grown woman, and you have this obsession with us. We know you like control, and we know that you know that we're also victims of abuse before you. So you probably think that makes us more susceptible to being manipulated, and we were. But now, because we have each other here, we know your game. We know what you do. We know how to recognize you. We know how to tell if someone needs you. So your efforts are literally just in vain. Your efforts are literally just in vain because, one, you won't be able to get to us. If we can recognize you, we'll have all of your stuff blocked as you're making them. So there would just be no point. There would be no point at all. So I would suggest to find new friends and actually get help for once. Please. We have spent too long in trying to help you become a better person. Mostly because you manipulated us to stay. But we believe the best about you, which is probably something that we should not be doing with everyone. So consider yourself lucky that we didn't cut you off a year ago. Leave us alone and find new friends. So if you do find her in any internet spaces, please send the username and footage that you might have over to me. I will make sure that both me and my friend block her there and just make sure to know where we're not supposed to be at. Because if she's searching in new places, then we absolutely need to know so that we can steer clear. We haven't been able to enforce legal action due to how specific the legal system is. So she hasn't threatened our lives just yet. I don't think she has that nature to threaten other people's lives, but she definitely has the nature in threatening her own life just so she could get what she wants. So I don't think we're too unsafe, and frankly, she doesn't really have a way to get to us, considering she can't drive. So I think we're fine, but so yeah, I don't think we'll be able to enforce any legal action just yet, unless it escalates. And again, as I said earlier, I really did not want to make this public, but it's getting to a point where both me and my friend are kind of fearing for our safety because of the harm that she has put on both of us and many others too. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you so much for the support. I'm really sorry that I haven't been active as much. College has been kicking my butt. Really wish it wasn't, but I will bounce back eventually. On a lighter note, I am working on the second iteration of my Avatar world. The modeling and placement portion is done. All I have to do is combine materials so that it doesn't put a lot of lag on people, and then I'll do the Unity bits. So that's coming relatively soon since I've started. And I'll eventually post a little video that shows you around. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. It's kind of crazy that I've been a lot more public with my creations and stuff for just 2 years, and I've already got this amount of support. All I can really say before I go is that get some rest, take care of yourself, and, of course, kill transphobes.